Today's Thursday, December 1st, and so far here's an update on the Starlet. I had to bring over the Mikuni Sidedrafts over to my Mikuni guy, and he's going to get that all fixed, but I taped up the side because it's kind of cold out and have a gasket there sort of holding it in place. I finally cleaned off the rest of the valve cover paint on the lettering, so it's nice and clean. It says twin cam 16 valve Toyota 1600. Here we go with my Shimano radiator, and then that's the freshly painted TRD header. Rearranged some of the wiring so it's all cleaner here. I do have a oil cap and a radiator cap on the way. I polished up the strut bar a little bit. You see it glow. I can clean it up a little more. On the inside, continuation, last light here. Continuing on, going on to the inside of the car, I successfully mounted in this AutoPower Roll Bar. It came with some scratches, so I ended up putting some stickers on my own onto it. Mikuni and Denso spark plugs, because that's what I'm running. Going in, you can see it looks pretty good. Better setup than I had before. There's tack area, steering wheel, small lightweight battery with Cusco battery holder or battery tie down, and then my radio, which is not wired in, and then that's some Mikuni parts that need to be put back together once I get my Mikunis back, and Pikachu and Bulbasaur. So yeah, that's the update on the Starlet build. So peace. December 1st, Thursday, and the car should be running by Sunday. Peace. It's currently Wednesday, December 7th, and I ended up polishing the GT Zaskar. It looks amazing. The decals came in too as well, so I ended up on. So there's the triple triangle technology sticker competition series, all GT Terra, and then Zaskar LE. Also has the 6061 aluminum sticker and the Made in America sticker on the other side of the bottom bracket. Man, it really transformed the bike, especially the polish. It was very dull before. But yeah, this is a Zaskar project. Peace. So it's still December 7th. I believe it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Anyways, I have been scratching my head, trying to figure out things, and I am currently rebuilding my carburetors. So yeah, it took me a little while, but it's one of those puzzles that you have to figure out on your own, especially if the person who's trying to guide you is busy. But anyways, going on about my carburetors, I have a special set of carburetors. I was told by the Mikuni distributor of Northern California, or the whole region, that my set is special because mine actually came with, let me see if I can find them in here, with these. So mine are actually Mikuni 40s, and if you remove these sleeves, it actually turns them into 44 carb that's tapered into a 40. So yeah, it actually apparently gives more power and it's better. It's basically one of the most tunable Mikunis available out there, because not only that you can run it as a 40, you can run it as a 44. Also, he said that some Mikunis have a design where it's actually just chopped off on one side over here, and since mine has it on both sides, it actually gives you options to run the fuel from either side of the carburetor, which is another cool thing I figured out about this carburetor. I got a whole bunch of new seals throughout the entire carburetor. I've checked the play on the shaft that holds the butterflies open or the throttle open. I've gone through pretty much every little nut and bolt on this. They used to be painted red and black, but I was able to get the paint off of it, as you can tell, and man, it looks so much better. I also replaced the actual bolts that were, I believe, 8mm to these Allen wrench style. Let's see if we'll zoom in if I put light onto it. There we go. I think it looks a lot better this way. Looks a lot cleaner, and I'm going to see if I could run, instead of the fuel going forward, I'm going to see if I could run it going back into the motor, or back into the engine bay. That way I have one less line in the front of the motor, so it looks a lot cleaner. I'm also planning on painting this HKS logo right over here, which is actually part of the intake manifold, and I'm going to paint it black so it has a little pop on that. Other than that, the Mikunis are almost done. Just need to put in the second float into the top of this other carburetor, and I should be done soon. Car will be running, and hopefully I'll be able to take it to work. So yeah, that's the update right now. That's the Mikuni rebuild. There's the Zaskar build right there. Still waiting on a bunch of parts for it, but it's still there. And yeah. Peace. Outside. So anyways, I just threw the carburetors onto the car. It looks a lot better than what was there originally. Here's a preview of what we have so far. Man, it looks good. So I painted the TRD header silver, painted the valve covers black. I have a TRD Oil Cap, TRD Radiator Cap, and to go along with all of that, I paint stripped the Mikunis, have Allen style bolts for the trumpets or velocity stacks, whatever you want to call them. Everything's all tidied up. I'm not sure if you can see, but I did paint the HKS black, so it has a little pop in there. Have a K&N valve cover filter, and the light just went off again. There we go. And yeah, that is the update. Apparently I did not adjust the floats correctly, so I'm going to have to bring the carburetors back to my Mikuni guy, and hopefully he can adjust everything right so I can just slap them on and I'm good to go. So yeah, peace.